What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Helen. Today we're going over some in-game news once again that we got about the 7-star awakenings that we're going to be receiving this week, guys. So I'm pretty excited for this. I didn't think we were going to get them right away when we got the news that we were going to get 7-star awakenings this month. I thought we'd get them like, third or fourth week of November, but we're going to get them this week, it seems, because the banners for the units are coming out, Monday and Tuesday or whatever like that. So let's take a look at some of the 7-star units featured for the awakening. All right, we have Fallen here. They go over some of their Super TMRs. Some of the Super TMRs actually have some global exclusive buffs. I think in the data mine, Fallen actually had a new move added to him, something to do with jumping. So maybe he'll have a timed jump. I do believe it was worded somewhere around the same way that Red Vengeance from Roberta was, where it should go in the air and then come back when you go ahead and decide to come back down later on. So maybe you can use Fallen as a time jumper like Roberta. We'll have to see. Gladiolus, I don't think got any changes that I know of. Is Antetsuken still pretty strong? 174 single-handed katana that with Resolute Vow, which boosts your limit gauge fill rate and your stats that you get from equipping an Esper by 10%. That's pretty strong there. Balthier, Super TMR, same as always. I think it's like 80% attack when you equip with a gun, and then gives you a Machine Killer for physical damage. So that's a pretty good Super TMR there. I think he also got a slight change, something about reducing the cooldown on some of his cooldown skills. I think that might have been it, but we'll have to see when we get the full information, I think, tonight. Elfrida didn't really get anything change on her Super TMR, but she did get a couple of buffs to her passives. I think her trust ability, it was noted in some of that data mining that her trust ability is going to give her double counter rate, which is pretty cool, and it's also going to give her slightly more defense and spirit. So if you've been talking to me on Discord, I'm pretty excited to use Elfrida in the arena. She has a very cheap limit burst. I think it's like 18 or 20 crystals. Put a little bit of high tide on her, and she'll be able to spam her limit burst in the arena over and over and over. And it is a AoE 20 hit ignore defense skill. So you can get 2 of them in AoE chain in the arena with that. In addition to that, she has an AoE 20 hit chaining skill that you just use, and she has AoE counter hit counter attacks. So it's also pretty strong there. And she hits the accuracy cap or the soft cap of 100%. Relatively easily put a 2-handed weapon on her, put her own martial glove on her, and that way you hit the 100% accuracy, and no one can dodge your attacks. So you get a super tanky unit in the arena that can just do a bunch of AoE damage and just spam her AoE limit burst over and over. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun to play with in the arena. Roy, I don't remember him getting anything too insane. His Super TMR is the same. A lot of HP, a lot of spirit, a little bit MP, a little bit of magic. It is a 2-handed harp though, so I'm not sure if anyone's going to be using Roy or Boy, but I think 7-star Roy might be better than 7-star Elephim, so who knows, Blossom Sage Sakura, super amazing chain finishing unit here. Her Super TMR is awesome. 77 magic, 42 spirit, 50% lightning resistance, gives you auto limit, which boosts your limit burst gauge fill rate every turn as well. So you're going to have LB fill rate on a body piece if you have access to this, and wow, that's a lot of magic for sure. 77, all right. Lunara, her Super TMR, Dark Force Mystian. I don't know why I said Dark Force Mystian. Force Mysterian, boost dark resistance by 30% and then boost physical magic damage against demons. I think that's 75%. And then all you Lunara lovers out there, I do believe that I read somewhere in the data mine. I don't know if, now remember, the data mine isn't official information. We won't know officially what these units will do until after the patch comes out. But somewhere in there is something about a double arrow ability, so maybe she'll be able to dual cast Auroral Ray. We'll have to see though for you guys out there. And then Fryevia, we finally know what her Super TMR is. Kind of, we don't know the exact numbers on it. So Florid Hairpin, attack plus 25, magic plus 25, enables Fencer's Poise. Fencer's Poise boosts your equipment attack and equipment magic when single wielding a weapon in both hands. Okay, it doesn't have to be a one-handed weapon. This is for anything. So this is true double hand attack and true double hand magic. We don't know what the percentage for the true double hand attack and true double hand magic is. I'm hoping it's 50%, although that would be exceptionally strong, right? You'd have basically martial glove for both magic and attack at the same time. So we'll have to see what it is. If it's 50%, you might see me trying to get 2 more. I do have 2, but you might see me try to get 2 more because the banner that she's on, we'll go over it in a minute, is actually pretty decent. Noctis here, his Super TMR actually got upgraded a little bit. Okay, HP, MP, attack, defense, magic, and spirit boost by 20%, and then fire, ice, lightning, water, wind, and earth resistance by 20% as well, and then fill limit burst gauge every turn. So hopefully the fill limit burst gauge will be by 2. It's still not like an incredibly amazing Super TMR, but it is like a more of a jack of all trades thing. It got a little bit more fire, ice, lightning, water, and wind resistance added. I think it was like 15% before, so it got boosted by 5%. And then fill limit burst gauge, I don't even think that was on there before. So hopefully it's like +2. You know, if you want to give them some love, make it like +3. But hopefully it's not +1 is all I'm saying. And then Gladiolus, definitely in here. Shield of the Chosen King, boost your HP by 50% and defense by 30%. And then you get like a defense bonus, just like a protect buff. If your HP falls below a certain point, that's really not going to be that big of a deal. But the HP plus 50%, defense plus 30%. If you have 4 of them, you'll probably want to get the Super TMR and throw it on your tank. Then definitely last, but definitely not least, is Loren 7-star. So if you've been looking for a top tier breaker, ladies and gentlemen, Loren 7-star is finally here. She has a skill that you can use on turn 1. It's a cooldown skill. It is a AoE 70% attack, defense, magic, and spirit break right away. Then her limit burst, if you have her own normal TMR equipped, is upgraded to a 74%, I do believe, attack, defense, magic, and spirit break AoE. And then on top of that, it's also like a 74% lightning, holy, and wind imperil on top of that. So she's very strong. She has AoE chaining partners with Aurora Ray. She's a very nice chainer on top of all of her breaking duties. So if you have a 7-star Loren, super awesome, and super happy for you guys there. Now let's take a look at the banners real quick that they're going to be on. We have seen banners like this before. It's a 7-star release special part 7 and part 8. So all of these units we just went over will be on a banner. And there's going to be 2 different banners. So the first one here, News for Giants again. Oh my goodness. Part 7 is going to have Elfrida, Roy, Balthier, CG, Sakura, and Fryevia. So this banner is pretty decent. If you like Fryevia, maybe you want to get a second one. There's a Fryevia for you. If you still need a Martial Glove, Elfrida's there for you too. And then Roy, Balthier, and CG Sakura very strong here. So there's 3 good units on here. Balthier's kind of whatever. He's fine. I really don't like Roy personally. You might say this is a 5 unit pool. Well, it's not that bad. All right, guys. So let's look at the step up here real quick. We'll go over why the 5 units being all on the same banner is actually not a big deal at all. And it's actually one of the better banners rate-wise for you to go and get a unit. So step 1 here, 4,000 Lapis for a 10+1 summon. You get a free 10% Moogle. That's good. That's just a 1,000 Lapis discount on a 10+1. Step 2 is 5,000 Lapis for a 10+1 with 5-star rate up times 2. So this is basically worth 2 10+1s because you get double the chance at a 5-star. Step 3, 5,000 Lapis for a 10+1 and then a guaranteed featured 5-star unit. So you get one of the 5 there. So that's going to be that for the step. But let's go down here real quick and check the fine print. So any 5-star unit summoned will be one of the 5 featured banner units. This is why I was saying the rates for this banner are actually really good to get a unit that you want. They're actually better than most double banners, double 5-star banners. Because remember, there's a 3% rainbow rate. And then out of that 3% rainbow rate, 1% will be an on banner and the other 2% will be an off banner, right? So if you have a double 5-star banner like normal, you have a 1% chance for an on banner unit divided by 2 because there's 2 different units. So you'd have a 0.5% chance to get one of the units that you want. Whereas this banner has no off banner units whatsoever. So instead of it being 1% divided by 5, it's the full 3% divided by 5, which gives you a 0.6% at any unit you want for any given summon. So you actually have a better odds of getting one specific unit that you want. So if you want multiple units, you want an Elfrida, you want a Fryevia, you want a CG Sakura, then it becomes even better than any other banner before. So it's not a bad choice to go ahead and get this. Now do remind yourselves that the barrel in what's her name? I don't forget, the Hemomancer. All right, Hemomancer, LFAs or something like that. I don't even know. Are coming out this Friday, and this banner does not come out until Monday. So you have to pick and choose which one you want. The TMRs are nice on this banner. Super TMRs are nice on this banner. Fryevia 7-star is going to be very strong. Elfrida's great for trolling the arena. And CG Sakura is going to be an excellent chain finisher as well. Now the second banner here, the special release part 8, it's the same thing. We'll just go over the units real quick. I don't like this banner nearly as much. All right, it's got CG, Lastwell, Folan, Lunara, Gladiolus, Noctis, and Loren. So like really honestly, the only unit that I would want to pull for, or I would suggest that you pull for on this banner, is actually Loren. Now, unlike the previous banner, the part 7, this banner has 6 units on it instead of 5. So it's going to be, you know, the 3% divided by 6 instead of 3% divided by 5. So this banner has the same odds of you getting a unit that you want as a double 5-star banner. So it's not worse, but it's not better like the other one is. And this banner only has like one, I would call, you know, top tier unit. It is Loren, and Loren's one of the best ones in the game. With that being said, that is what it is. And this does not come out until Thursday, the 22nd of November. And it does have the same step up, but one more unit on there. And I know they're usable, the other ones, but they're not worth pulling for. I would only suggest you get Loren, guys. So hopefully you guys found this interesting, and hopefully you guys are a little more excited, because I'm excited for us getting these starting Thursday the 15th after maintenance. So I'm ready, guys. I'm ready, guys. If you want to see more stuff on the channel, go ahead and check out the playlist section for detailed guides, yada, 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 theory crafting, all that fun stuff. If you want to see feature content, playlist section is not where you want to be. You want to go hit the sub button to see future content. I'm going to go take a breather, guys. I haven't been feeling super well today. That's why there's no camera. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream and then the next one. Take care, guys.